From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Good morning, it's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Ho, ho, ho!
Ho, ho, ho! Who's this? Is this Santa?
It is Santa.
Oh my gosh, Santa! What are you doing calling the Morning Brew? How's your summer been going?
It's going great. I'm going different places, seeing people. They're excited.
Oh, that's great.
I just wanted to call and say I double-checked my list, and you are not on the naughty list.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're on the borderline because you know what you're doing.
Too many energy drinks?
Not too many, just the wrong brand.
At the parade, I saw Santa. You were walking the parade, and he points to me in front of everybody and says, "Chris, you're on the naughty list." But it's good to hear that I'm borderline, but I'll do my best to purchase the correct energy drinks, Santa.
Well, you know, I give the reindeers that energy drinks, and that helps them to fly.
Oh, you give the reindeer Red Bull so they get wings?
That's right.
There you go. Well, maybe that's what I need to start doing. We are back with my best friend, Emmy Award-winning producer Ryan. Say hi, producer Ryan.
Hi, producer Ryan.
Producer Ryan produces a podcast called The Steffi Small Shows on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And he also, as we know, is putting himself out there, maybe looking to date, but you do not do Tinder anymore, right?
Absolutely not. Do not do the apps anymore. I like to just put myself out there in real life.
The old-fashioned way, meet them.
The old-fashioned way, which is picking up on ladies at bars.
So I came up with the game that's sports-related and Tinder-related. It's called Sports Headline or Tinder Bio. You let me know if this is a sports headline or a Tinder Bio. You ready?
I am so ready for this.
All right, first one. I don't run unless I'm being chased.
Ooh. I think it's a sports headline, I hope.
No, it is a Tinder Bio.
Oh, no.
Sounds like a red flag, and you love...
Red flag.
You love him. He's a grinder who plays with grit.
Okay, that better be a sports headline.
Yeah, that's definitely a sports headline. Just looking for someone to carb load with.
Oh, Tinder Bio?
Is it a Tinder Bio? It is a Tinder Bio. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding.
Next one. Fluent in sarcasm and bad decisions.
Oh, definitely Tinder Bio. I feel like I've read that one before.
And last one. We're taking it one game at a time.
I think that's a sports headline.
It would be a lot cooler if it was a Tinder Bio. That was Sports Headline or Tinder Bio. It is now time for relationship advice. And today, given the relationship advice, is my best friend, producer Ryan. You ready for some juicy relationship advice?
I'm very ready.
Do you want to give the audience your credentials for giving relationship advice?
Yes. I was with my ex-wife for 15 years, so I have some experience in the marriage department. However, I've been divorced for 3 years, and let's just say, done a little dating.
All right, that sounds like he's got the right credentials for our relationship advice expert today. Here's the story. My 22-year-old girlfriend is terrified of getting her driver's license, but it's my one condition to get married. Here's the deal. Me and my girlfriend have been dating for 2 years, and the one condition I have for getting married is that she gets her driver's license. She does not want to get it for some reason. She has anxiety, and she will not get her driver's license. And I've made it known that I won't leave her or do anything to upset her, but I will not propose unless she gets her driver's license. Am I being a jerk with this? I'm just looking for an outlook on this topic. What can I do? Should I marry her even if she doesn't get her driver's license? What say you, Ryan?
Wait, how old did he say he was?
He's 22. She's 22.
Oh, don't get married. Just based off the age alone.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't want to get married that early. I mean, I know it's worked out for you, but you had a divorce in the middle of it.
Right.
And so that would be my advice on that. However, let's take the age out of it, and I would say that would definitely be a condition on my part. You don't want to be an Uber driver for the rest of your life just because she has a little anxiety. A little anxiety? Come on. That you could take care of that. There's medication for that. There's counseling. There's all kinds of things. Maybe hypnosis.
Oh, that's a good idea. Check out the great relationship advice coming from Ryan. He says, don't get married. You're too young. And take your girlfriend to go get some hypnosis so she gets rid of her anxiety and gets her driver's license. I am so excited to have some guests in studio. I'm no longer all by myself. I am joined by the Timber Mesa Fire Department. We have J.D. Pepper, the fire marshal with the Timber Mesa Fire Department, and Trinity Savage. What's your official title? Communications officer?
Public Information Officer.
Oh, Public Information Officer, Trinity Savage. We are going to talk some fire news, get some updates from the Timber Mesa Fire Department. But first, we just finished that segment with my best friend, Ryan. We did relationship advice. And JD, you have a different opinion. He says, don't marry her. That's a red flag. And one, they're too young to get married.
So, yeah, I mean,
What do you think?
the age thing, based on experience, I would go along with the age thing.
You'd say, wait, don't get married young.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's your
not at
opinion.
22.
22?
That's what I did.
I got
Not
married.
saying that I wouldn't do it again, but I probably wouldn't do it again. No, I love my kids. But that's a young age to get married, and you haven't experienced life to the extent that you probably need to, and it creates problems. But that saying, now, just because she doesn't have a driver's license, I mean, if you love somebody and you are, and they love you back, and that's when you're already putting, like, what do you call it? When you're putting something on them, like, restrictions.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Oh, if you don't have a license,
you don't get to marry me.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you don't want to be an Uber driver. Like,
you don't have to be. There's plenty of Ubers around.
What about you, Trinity? Do you think, is it a deal breaker if they don't have a driver's license?
For me, yes. I probably.
Okay, for her, but not for JD.
No.
Not for JD. Interesting.
No, I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic.
He really is.
I'm a warrior poet.
And also an actor as well.
Yeah,
No.
I've been in a lot of movies, but
He's
I'm
been
not an actor.
Well,
I act all the time. That's all.
and we know him best as his role as fire marshal with the Timber Mesa Fire Department. So when we come back, we're going to get an update on fire restrictions here. And how about a little Timber Mesa Fire Marshal minute from J.D. Pepper? What you got for us?
Hey, tomorrow, Friday the 25th, 8 a.m., fire restrictions are being lifted here in Navajo County, except for the White Mountain Apache tribe. They do stay in stage 1. Those restrictions are going to be lifted, so you can have your barbecues. You can have your little campfires.
Your little, like, you could bring the fire.
Yeah,
pits
recreational,
out.
little recreational fires. So just again, we're still dry. Just make sure that don't leave it unattended. It means when you go to bed, you're putting water on it, putting it out. So you, what was the
Drown, stir, feel.
There you go.
Drown, stir, feel. So just because the fire restrictions have been lifted, it does mean we get to make s'mores, but doesn't mean we get to be irresponsible.
It's not a free-for-all.
Right. Yeah, you can make s'mores. You cannot have bonfires. Those are always illegal, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So no bonfires.
I shouldn't say always illegal. Unless you have a special use permit, you can have, I shouldn't say you can apply to get a special use permit, and it takes an inspection of the site and so on and so forth, and that type of thing.
Okay.
But, no bonfires.
So starting tomorrow, 8 o'clock, all fire restrictions on the White Mountains have been lifted, except for Apache.
The White Mountain Apache tribe.
White Mountain
They stay in
They're in
restriction
year-round.
Year-round.
Stage 1 year-round.
All right, good news. But remember, everyone, we still have to be fire-wise and fire-safe. So let's do our part to keep our community safe and keep Timber Mesa Fire Department nice and bored as possible. You guys are busy. We don't need to make you any busier, right?
Yeah, correct. We don't want to come out and have to put your house out.
Right.
That's just not something that we like to do.
And we recently learned that starting tomorrow at 8 o'clock, the fire restrictions are going to be lifted up here. But you guys have an exciting new program you want to talk about. Tell us a little bit about this new drone program you got going on.
So everybody knows that, drones are just this big thing. And so we had one at the office, and I said, you know what? I have a new fire inspector investigator. It's our prevention captain, Captain Lucas Guy. And I went to him and I said, hey, why don't we put this drone up? Let's make this a real thing, because I think it could be beneficial for us to find fires that wildland urban interface fires, or fires that start around our area. So we registered it with the FAA. Lucas is now a registered pilot. The bird's got a transponder on it. It's all equipped. And 2 weeks ago, it kind of proved its worth. Really, in my opinion, we actually used it over Memorial Day weekend as well.
Really,
to help us spot those folks that were up in our area and having fires during restrictions. So the drone was the eye in the sky and got it in the middle of the night. Got some of those folks. And unfortunately for them, the Charlotte Police Department issued court summons.
Oh no!
In other words, citations for them.
Right.
So, and then 2 weeks ago, we had a lightning strike that occurred, and the drone, we put it up and we were able. Now, I should say I'm going to give props to the U.S. Forest Service.
Yes.
Because the lady up in the smoke tower at Springer Mountain is absolutely amazing. She's been doing this, and she saw the little puff of white smoke, got us started. We put the drone up and we were able to locate this fire in a canyon 1/2 mile west of the Ranchero Trailer Park over here.
Oh, wow.
The RV
So
park.
close.
Yes, very close, right? So, and a little squall of a storm had kind of come in, and we started blowing, the wind was blowing. And when that happens, that's going to spread that fire pretty quick in the grasses. But the drone was able to find that fire. We were able to triangulate and get resources down to the fire and get it out.
So awesome, using technology to keep us even safer here and helping fight fires with these drones. And a big shout out to our National Forest Service.
Oh, absolutely. Right? She's wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
Heck yeah. Well, cool things happening at the Timber Mesa Fire Department. And before I let you guys go, we're going to play a little game. We're going to see who's smarter, J.D. Pepper or Trinity Savage, with the Timber Mesa Fire Department with some friendly fire trivia. If you know the answer, say your name. That's your buzzer. First question: what color is the center of a flame? JD, yes.
White. No.
J? Are we just using initials now?
Well, what type of a flame? There's different things burning.
Multiple choice: red, blue, orange, or yellow.
I'm gonna go blue.
It is blue. Ding, ding, ding. Although he kind of cheated a little bit.
Yeah, he said J.
Yeah.
And then you got to talk about it and then get the multiple choice. So I feel like that shouldn't count.
All right, he's up 1-0. It's first 1 to 3. Which animal is the mascot for wildfire prevention? Trinity. Dalmatian?
No?
Finish the question.
Which animal is the mascot for wildfire prevention? Tony the tiger, Smokey Bear,
J.D.
Yogi Bear,
Smokey the Bear.
Grizzly, JD.
Smokey,
he's up 2-0. Oh, Trinity, this
I was
is
just
not
thinking
going.
Fire station. Dalmatian.
In what year did Smokey the Bear debut? Was it 1920, 1944,
JD.
or 1955, or 1967?
It was 1927. Or 19.
No, you don't get 100 guesses.
No.
Yeah, otherwise I should have got the other one when I said Smokey the Bear. So it should be
which one is it? Which one is it?
So Trinity, it's either 1944 or 1955 or 1967.
1944.
1944, you got it. All right, there we go. All right.
You keep cheating.
JD,
I don't want to hear it.
He's one right answer away from winning this.
I know.
Which tool is used to dig fire lines during wildfires? Is it A, McLeod, B, pickaxe, C, rake, or D, hose plow?
JD. McLeod.
It is McLeod.
I don't even know what that
is. Way to go. Thank you.
I always call him a McCluskey for some reason. I don't know why. Well, we have a Pulaski, and then we have the McLeod, and I kind of think, I'm not a wildfire guy. Like, I'm a wildland firefighter. I've done it. I was in the Army for too long, so it's kind of like being in the Army.
Right.
Like standing in line at the chow line and, sleep on the ground. I'm like, I did that for too many years. So.
Right. Well, that was Friendly Fire Trivia with the Timber Mesa Fire Department. Thank you so much for coming in and having fun, best friends.